what's up, boys and girls? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Karigan is going to share with you the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 security and enforcement policy if you do not have it. And this is actually found in this community.callofduty.com, which is inside their forum. I think this is an official forum for Call of Duty. And this is the Treyarch's post on security and enforcement policies for Black Ops 2. So this is a very strict policy, and in fact I have seen a lot of YouTubers as well as some of the people in the forum actually got banned due to certain breach of their security and enforcement policies. So let's look at it. This policy has been posted up by Treyarch somewhere in November 9th of 2012, before the release of Black Ops 2 on November 13th. So these are some of them. If you would like, you can actually click the link on, or I will leave the link in my description, and you can actually click it up and look it up before you actually do anything serious onto Black Ops 2. Okay, so the definitions, as mentioned here, temporary bans can range from 48 hours to 2 weeks depending on the severity of the infraction. Permanent bans are lasting and final, so it's very very be careful, beware of this message. So what are the things that you are breaching the contract of Black Ops 2 will be the modding and hacking. As you can see, any user who runs a modified version of game codes or uses modified game profile is subject to penalty. Of course, the console user, especially who modify their hardware and profile data, will also be reported to the considered console manufacturers, and on PC users on Steam will be reported to Steam enforcement team. So this is make sure that you don't mod or hack the game. And then pirated content. Of course, these are very basic. Everybody should not use pirated content. And another one will be unsupported peripheral devices and application. Any users who utilizes an unsupported external hardware device or application to interact with the game is subject to penalty. Unsupported peripheral devices and application include, but not limited to, modded controllers, IP flooders, and lag switches. So this is very useful information. So you try not to get banned when you are trying, you use those import things, So extreme minor offense, as you can see here, user will be temporarily banned from playing the game online and will have their stats and emblems reset. This is not so critical, but the critical one, extreme and repeated offenses, user will be permanently banned from playing the game online, will have their stats and will be blocked permanently from appearing in the leaderboard. So this is a more serious offense. So also boosting. Any user who concludes with another user to exploit the game for the purpose of gaining XP, prestige, game score, weapon level, it can be reported, and the extreme will be again permanent banned. Yeah. So you will not be able to play the game later on. So again, those who exploited the glitches, any user who abuses any exploit in game codes and other established rules of play is subject to penalty. Example includes, but is not limited to, using hole in the map geo to intentionally go outside the boundary of the map. So again, this offense is also very serious. So try not to abuse the exploits in the game codes, etc. Other users can actually report you, or if you found any glitches, you can actually report to Treyarch, so they can actually patch up the bugs and so forth. So but not use the exploits to actually or play the game or anything. And another user can actually report you, because all your gameplays is actually recorded in the theater, so they can actually ban you for that. And then of course another one which is very particular is offensive behavior. Any user who found to use aggressive, offensive, or racially charged language is subject to penalty, etc. So this is also very offensive. Try not to use aggressive, offensive languages, which the other user can actually report you, and you'll be put on either a temporary ban or a permanent ban depending on the enforcement team of Treyarch. So try not to do that. Yeah, those swear. I know those swear at people. Yeah, even if you want to swear, make sure that your mic is not on. All right. And the other one will be offensive emblems. Offensive emblems is like any user who creates any emblem with sexual graduations, images, racially offensive materials, and foul language is subject to penalty. So try not to draw any offensive emblems on your emblem. Yeah, and of course the four-letter word, don't put it in there, because I have found that if you were to put a four-letter word in their emblems, you'll be banned permanently, because this is against their strict enforcement here. So don't do that. Yeah, I know some people would like to do that. I have seen people got banned from that. And then the lastly will be offensive live streams and unauthorized live stream content. So this is I think this is not too much of a problem, because a lot of people didn't go on live stream at the moment. So yeah, guys, this is something Curry Guns would like to share with you guys, and I hope that this is a very useful information. Yeah, do remember to rate, subscribe, comment on my comment section, and if you have anything, just make a comment. I will definitely reply you better. And also do thumbs up, and if you give a thumbs down, remember to give a comment and why you thumbs down, so that I can actually improve my videos here. So be fair to me, okay guys. And also subscribe, it depends on you. I always say freedom of choice. It depends on the people whether you want to subscribe to me or not. It doesn't matter, anytime you want, anytime you feel like it, just subscribe. Yeah, it's a freedom of choice anyway, so I respect that. And thank you guys, you take care and goodbye.